The age-old question, why did I never get a spin-off show? Look, it pains me to even say that out loud. But alas, here we are in the land of podcasts. Look, I do appreciate all my listeners here, but look, let's face it, the podcast is the graveyard of the former stars who are no longer hot enough to be on TV. That's not why I'm here. I don't include myself in that, but I'm here as a drama educator first and foremost. And, I do love to waffle on, and as Rodney says, and this format is ideal for extended banter. But look, I am avoiding the question, the spin-off series. Look, search me. I've never understood why I never got a show. I was obviously the standout subject in the documentary. I got the most airtime. I checked that with a stopwatch, and I'm definitely the lead subject. I'm the most quotable. I'm the most likable. I'm literally entertainment personified. I'm literally flummoxed why it hasn't happened yet. So, look, straight after the show, when I was hot property, I was calling and calling and calling these producers all over Australia, and I was pitching my ideas for my spin-off shows endlessly, and, had so many ideas. Home Life with me and Celine, Mr. G Goes to Broadway, documenting me, getting one of my shows up on Broadway, and set up by the reality show, of course, but, I had an elimination show called Drama Changes Lives, where I auditioned kids and verbally abused them each week. And I got my agent Ronnie to call every single day all these bloody idiot producers. They were deflecting and just got polite thanks, but no thanks. So I decided to take matters into my own hands, and I visited all the TV stations around Australia. I went to 7, to 9, 10, 2, even SBS, because Mum's got a bit of Spanish in her apparently. But I could never get past the security gates. I just had to wait at these gates and see people drive by that I could sort of throw the documents at. And I saw a few stars, but they'd never stop. A limo went past once outside Channel 10, and I saw Dicko and Mark and Marsha in the back of the limo, and I was banging on the windows and screaming for them to stop, and yelling out quotes or saying coffee, coffee, coffee before we teachy, teachy. And, they just sped off. I thought they might, the show was shortly after the show was on air, so I assumed they'd know who I was. But yes, I was asked to leave the vicinity of the studio gates many a time. I actually did get through once. I lied at the gates and I said that I was Sonia Kruger's brother. And I needed to see her immediately because Mum had had a fall, and I got escorted to the reception, but Sonia denied knowing me, so I was taken off the premises, and it was a thrill to get that far, to be honest. Amazing reception area, and stars pictures on the walls, and I took a few selfies, and I think I saw the back of Larry Ember's head down a distant corridor at one stage, but could have been anyone, if I'm honest. But look, I just wanted to hand Sonia my pitch documents and say, look, have a read, and who do you know, and how can I get my foot in the door? Like, surely she must know someone. But look, I never got that far. So over time, I started to lose faith, and that I would ever get my spin-off show, and just I buried my head in teaching and producing my musicals, and I became a Summer Heights High workaholic. But look, I didn't fully give up the dream. Mum said, "You've given up the dream, Helen," but no, I never will. I know I'm going to make it one day, and it's just a waiting game. And yeah, in the meantime, these school musicals are not going to write and produce themselves. So yeah.